KPL campers. It's that time again. We are going to visit Counselor Jack. Please remember to remove your shoes upon entering the monkey house. It's just good manners. To the monkey house.
It's time to play Correctamundo! I'm so excited about this game! Welcome back, everyone. It's me, Jack, live from the monkey house, and we're playing Correctamundo, the game where every answer is correct. Hear this sound 3 times, and you'll know that our contestant just crushed the game and is ready to pick their take-home prize. And now, let's meet our next Correctamundo contestant. Give it up, ladies and germs, for Karina and Jack! Hey, Karina and Jack, how's it going?
Hi.
Hello! Wait, this sounds more like... Is this Jack who said hi first?
Yeah, that's me.
Hello, Jack! Okay, this is kind of confusing because my name's Jack and your name's Jack. How are people going to tell us apart here on the air?
I don't know.
Maybe, okay, I guess you have the kid's voice. You're Jack the kid, and I have the adult's voice. I'm Jack the adult. So that's probably how people can tell us apart, right, Jack?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay, that checks out. Okay, I think I know, Jack, we're going to play this round, and then is it true that Karina and I are going to play the next round? Is that right?
Yes.
Okay, great. Then let's lower down into the game-playing chamber, Jack. You didn't realize that's an elevator chair you're sitting in, and it's lowering down now to the cavern, where we've turned down most of the lights. The temperature is a chilly 39 degrees, and right now there's a single spotlight shining right on your face. It's kind of nervous down here, isn't it, Jack? Do you feel nervous?
Oh, yeah, I'm shivering.
Well, that's mostly the cold. You're really sure to warn layers. There's one thing I tell callers. Layer up here on the monkey house. You never know what's going to happen with the weather. Jack, I've got 3 questions for you. These questions all have to do with animals. Do you like animals, Jack?
Yes, I do.
Me too. I would say I'm an animal lover. Would you say you're an animal lover, or are you more an animal liker?
Lover.
Lover, okay. Very well, then these are the perfect questions for you. Answer all 3 questions correctly, Jack, and you get to pick the next song that we play and pave the way for Karina to play the game. Question number 1. Little backstory here, Jack. Every morning when I drop my kids off at school, we park next to a small animal shelter where there are cats. It's called Cat City. There are cats in the window every day. And this morning, there were a bunch of cute kittens. I love kittens. Do you love kittens, Jack?
Yes, but I prefer dogs.
Okay, you're into dogs. Well, this is going to push you a little bit out of your comfort zone. Because question number 1, I want you to imagine a little cute gray striped tabby kitten. This kitten does not have a name. It's gray. It has stripes. It's very small. It's the size of sort of like a very small pumpkin, maybe. I don't know. Like it's the size of 4 bananas side by side. And in addition to its piercing blue eyes, it has breath that smells like tuna fish. That's right. It's got fresh tuna on its breath. Jack, for question number 1, I want you to give this little kitten a great name. What would you name this kitten, Jack?
That's hard.
Yeah, let me give you the characteristics again while you're thinking. It's a gray tabby. That means it has stripes. It has piercing blue eyes. It's the size of 4 bananas, and it has tuna fish on its breath. Jack, what would you name this kitten?
Little fishy swimming upstream.
Wow, that's a very long name. That's going to be very hard to fit on the collar. This cat's going to have to grow into that name, I think. What would you call this cat for short? Would you always call it Little Fishy Floating Upstream, or would you give it a shorter nickname?
Tuna.
Tuna, okay. So, on its birth certificate, long-form birth certificate, it's going to say Little Fishy Floating Upstream, but it's going to answer to the name Tuna. Is that your final answer, Jack?
Yes.
Audience, show me tuna! Yes! Wow! This is crazy, Jack. The audience just reached under their seats and they pulled out a giant 40-pound tuna. Wow, that's amazing that they had that. Congratulations,
Oh,
Jack.
yes.
That's 1 point to you. How do you feel?
I feel great.
You're doing really well. And by the way, great naming. You've got a knack for this. Question number 2. This is a classic Live for the Monkey House question, Jack. Would you rather have a cow the size of a slug or a slug the size of a cow?
Okay, this is obvious because I don't want a big plump slug in the middle of my living room. So I would have a cow the size of a slug.
You made an assumption there that you would have to keep this slug in your living room. What if I told you could keep it out in the backyard or like at the local park?
My backyard is small, so definitely not. Alright.
Does that make you change your answer, or are you still sticking with the cow the size of the slug?
Still sticking with my answer, definitely.
Okay. We've seen a slug the size of the cow, of course, in several Star Wars films, like Return of the Jedi, wherein Jabba the Hutt is pretty much a slug the size of a cow, don't you think?
Yes.
Yeah, and he's not nice. He's famously not nice. What would you do with a cow the size of a slug that's a very small cow, Jack?
I'll probably keep it in one of those hamster cages.
Oh, in the cage or like in the little ball, so it can just kind of go around the house inside the ball?
For its playtime, I would put in that plastic ball. But
Okay.
when he needs a nap and he's tired, then I'll put him in his cage or kennel.
So when the little cow gets a little fussy, it's time to go down for a nap, you're going to put him in a hamster cage. But when it's playtime, that cow gets to just have a blast rolling around the house inside of a hamster ball. Is that your final answer, Jack?
Yes.
Audience, show us a cow the size of a slug. Yes! Correct, Jack. A cow size of a slug is the correct answer. We also would have accepted a slug the size of a cow. Okay, that's 2 points to you now, Jack. And now you could stop or you could risk it all and go for the third and final question.
What would happen if I would stop?
You get those 2 points. You get to tell everyone that you won 2 points, but you do not win the game. You do not get to pick the next song that we play if you actually didn't answer question number 3. So there you go. So, Jack, do you want to move on, or do you want to stop here with 2 points?
Move on.
Okay. Good answer. I'm so glad you said that. That would have set an awfully hard new precedent here on Correctamundo. Okay, third and final question, Jack. This one is loosely connected with animals. There is a toy store that used to be called Toys R Us. Are you familiar with it, Jack?
Yep, I went there mainly every weekend.
Well, not anymore, my friend, because as you probably know, Toys R Us has gone out of business, and that means its mascot, Jeffrey, the Toys R Us giraffe, no longer is employed. He needs a new job. So this is it, Jack. For the third and final question, what should Jeffrey, the Toys R Us mascot, who is not a real giraffe, it's just a cartoon picture of a giraffe, what should Jeffrey, the cartoon giraffe, do for his new job?
Advertisements for the San Diego Zoo.
This is a very good answer. Very large, famous zoo that a lot of people are familiar with. Okay, what would Jeffrey do to advertise the San Diego Zoo, Jack?
I don't really know. He's gonna have to wing it.
Wing it. Okay. Well, oh wow. So you're gonna put wings on Jeffrey the giraffe, like a pair of giant pigeon wings? Is that part of the ad campaign?
No, I won't.
Oh, you mean when you say wing it, he's just gonna have to figure it out as he goes. That's what you're saying?
Yeah.
Oh, okay, that kind of way. Okay, got it. I'm still learning expressions and idioms. Audience, this is for the win. Jack says that Jeffrey from Toys R Us should work at the San Diego Zoo. Yes! That is correct. Congratulations, Jack. You just won Correctamundo. How do you feel?
Amazing!
I'm so happy for you. Karina's going to join us in just a minute, so don't hang up. But right now, Jack, you get to tell us, what song do you want to pick as your fabulous prize?
On Top of the World by Imagine Dragons.
You got yourself a deal. One more time, audience. Give it up for Jack in California.